Well, hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? I was sitting here just in my meditation, just thinking about the goodness of the Lord. And I decided I'd come on because I hadn't been on in a while. I hope everybody's been doing good. There's so much going on in the world today. Until we got to find that something that's good and positive that we can focus on and meditate on rather than all the chaos and stuff. And mind you, there are going to be more chaos that's going to come on the land. I was telling my friend about that about a couple of weeks ago, and I was telling the kids about it. And I was telling them that what's going to come on the land is going to take us really stand before the Lord. I'm telling you, this world needs prayer because it's so much that we ain't even seen yet. It's already on the land now, but it's kind of simmering right now. But it's not going to simmer for long. This is something that was seen probably about 2 years ago, where I seen everybody running. Then I looked over. I don't know if it was I want to say it was my left. I looked over because we was kind of like squatted down. And I looked over and I saw this child that was so frightened. And I'm like, Lord, what is this? It scared me that bad. But I know that God didn't give us a spirit of fear. But I don't know what was going on. All I know, people were running. Everything was just chaotic. And then I don't know why he made me look at the child. Out of all the things that I could have looked at, I saw the child. I guess because the child I don't even think they was with a parent or anything. And they were frightened. I mean, really frightened. I mean, and then I think about all what's going on in the world with the children and stuff. This is not happening by coincidence, y'all. It's not. It's not happening by coincidence. I'm telling you. Because like I said, 2 years ago, this was that dream that I saw. And it wasn't a good one. It wasn't a good one. And like I said, it stuck with me for 2 years. But because he showed me a glimpse of some of the things, I don't know if it's going to come in that form. But all I know, there are things that's going to come on the land, which I believe that they're already here. It's just, like I said, simmering right now. So we got to stay focused and prayed up. I'm serious. We got to stay focused and prayed up. Because our life depends on it. Our children's life depend on it. Our family and our friends' life depend on it. That we got to stay focused and prayed up. I don't know if it's anything like revelation or anything like that. But I do feel like it's probably something similar to that. I don't know. And then I looked at a video from this lady that does cards, but this is a gifted woman of God that God has chosen her to see things and chose her to speak through those cards. My grandmother used to do that. My grandmother used to do that same thing. I don't know if it was those particular cards, but she did use cards. So my thing is, God used her to speak through those cards and to give us warnings that we need to take heed to. But I'm saying her what she said is confirmation of what God had showed me 2 years ago in a dream. So all I'm saying, I'm coming on today, y'all. I'm not coming on to scare, but yet again, maybe I am. To scare us to realize that we need to stay focused. We need to stay prayed up. And like she said, we need to keep our kids, family, keep everybody anointed in prayer. Not just praying, but anointed as well. So y'all, that's pretty much today. It's Friday. Hey, I'm thankful. I'm thankful today is Friday. I can sleep in a little bit. But just think about it, y'all. Just think about it, pray about it. You don't really have to believe me. Just look around. You don't have to believe me. Just look around. Look around and how things are. And I believe that's going to give you some confirmation of what has been said. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's saying it. So look around. Look how things are now compared to how it was 10 years ago. It's not good. And you know what the thing about it? Yeah, let me say this. I do not own the rights to this music that is playing in the background. It's only for entertainment purposes. That's it. We can just look around, and 10 years ago, it wasn't nowhere near like it is now. Everybody's more bolder. Everybody's more aggressive. Everybody's just got that no care attitude. No care attitude. I'm sorry, I was looking, somebody had pulled up on me on the side and I was waiting for someone to. But everybody has that don't care attitude. And I've been trying to teach mine about how important it is to keep God first. I know some people may not even believe in God, but whoever your, I can't say whoever your God is, because I just don't believe, I believe there's only one God. Yeah, God, he uses us and he's in us, but that's just me. I just, I have to say God. So whoever you feel like is your God, but I'm gonna tell you, my God is gonna be the one that's gonna bring us through. I believe it with all my heart, and I thank God that we have the guidance of the ancestors too. I do believe in that too. I do believe in it wholeheartedly. Our ancestors went through a whole lot, and I'm gonna tell you, our ancestors could not be at peace until everything on this earth is settled. And our God is going to settle it. And it's about to happen, y'all. Because it's just a debt that hadn't been paid yet. So that's why we need to stay close to God. Stay prayed up. Because a lot of things is going to happen. We're going to be left with our mouth open. But you know what? We're going to be left with our mouth open, but it's not going to affect us. Fear not, because God is going to be with us. Fear not, because God is going to be with us. So it ain't going to affect us. It's just some debts that need to be paid. And it's got to be paid. Because whatever we do or have done, we reap what we sow, whether it's good or bad. It hasn't been overlooked. I like to, we like to think, well, maybe not. Yes, it's a debt that's got to be paid. A debt that's stacked miles and miles long. Miles and miles long. But we won't be affected by it, though. That's why we got to stay focused on God, His directions, and stay prayed up and have a listening ear. That discernment of spirit, as we exercise our faith and stay prayed up, it's gonna sharpen our vision. It's gonna sharpen that discernment of the spirit, and it's gonna give us an ear to hear what thus saith the Lord. But anyway, y'all, like I said, I was sitting waiting for someone, and I hadn't been on here in a while, and I missed y'all too. I haven't been on here in a while, so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna do a video because I was going to say something about this back a while. But I didn't. I hadn't. I might have touched her. I've said it a couple of times in some videos that the stuff that's on the land or the things that's coming on land, I might like touched it a little bit, but I never did get in depth with it. And that ain't all that was in that dream either that I saw. And I can feel it. I can feel it. It's that I always say, it's that special gift that God has given me that kicks in every now and then. I guess it kicks in when I'm I ain't gonna say when I least expect. It's probably always there, but it kicks in every now and then. I say maybe I'm being submissive to it every now and then, which I need to do better with. But anyway, y'all, that's pretty much what I came on here for, because I was sitting here and it was time being out, and I felt like, well, I could be doing something. So this God told me, God led me to do this, so I have to be obedient. I'm learning how to be more obedient to what God tell me to do. So I did. But y'all, don't take my word for it. Look around. Just look around. Look around. Look around of the weather. Look around people and the motives and the actions and emotions, and how everything is just kind of like moving a little bit faster. People hurting one another. People hurting each other. People hurting themselves. It's just so much that I don't remember. I know I'm an old hen and everything, but I don't remember all of this happening. I remember things happened back then. And I know it happened way, way back. Of course, we know it happened in the slavery time and in the 60s, because I experienced a lot of stuff myself. I didn't experience getting injured, but I experienced a lot of mental abuse for me as a little girl, and someone telling me that not to drink out of that water fountain, or someone telling me that if I walked up, there was someone else walked up behind me and they took somebody else over me. Yeah, that's in there. I mean, once somebody do something like that drastic to you and you're a child, you don't understand that. You don't understand that. So, yeah, there was a lot of things that happened back then. But seemed like it's kind of like flipping back. It's not as bad as it was then. But it seemed like we kind of flipping a little bit. But you know what? The flip is not. We flipping, but it's not going to be flipped the way it used to be. It's going to be the opposite. It's going to be the opposite. That's the way it's going to be. It's ordained. It's planned by God. It's nothing nobody can do to stop it. It's nothing nobody can do to it's going to happen. It's going to be flipped. Y'all, there's a debt that has to be paid. And I hate it. I hate it, but the Bible said it. Take it up with the Bible. Take it up with God. You reap what you sow. Take that up with God. That's including me. Whatever I sow, whether it be good or bad, I'm gonna reap that. And believe me, I have reaped some stuff from things that I have done and knowing better, and maybe some things that I might not wasn't even aware of. But I've reaped some stuff, and it don't feel good to reap. And the thing about it, the reaping going down generations after generations. I think about, maybe some things that happened with my mom and my dad. That maybe, some of the things I'm reaping, it could be some of theirs as well. So that's just the way it is, Lord. Where it is, y'all. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get off here. I'm thinking that she should be pulling up in a minute. She hadn't called yet. Maybe I need to call her. But anyway, y'all, just be mindful of everything. Stay alert. Stay safe. And stay focused and listen to God and His direction. All right, y'all. Please hit the like button. Subscribe to this channel. And hit the notification bell or button or whatever you want to call it. And we will see you all in the next video. So I will be having, the kids will be out of school for a little while. So we're going to do some videos. We're going to put some out. Anyway, y'all, we're going to send peace and love your way. All right, then.